What is going on, guys? So today we're going to check out the CleanView Swivel Pet Plus by BISSELL. So let me just open this thing up, pull everything out, and then we'll take a look and we'll run it around here and vacuum some floors. All right, so first things first, we've got the instruction manual right here. We've got a little warranty card right there. We have the actual head itself. This is kind of like the hand vacuum head. It's got the little rubberized grips here. Now this is designed mostly for pet hair, is kind of one of the main reasons. So you can see it's got actually, instead of bristles, it's got these rubberized little teeth, which are going to be pulling out the hair out of fabrics, which is really, really nice. We've got another little attachment here, which I'm sure we'll figure out here pretty soon. Again, for hair, especially on upholstery, these little red things here actually grip the hair and pull it out, and then the vacuum head will suck it in there. And then you also have a little edging tool here as well. So let's open up the box. Here we go. We got more coming out. Looks like we have there's our extension pipe right here. Okay, our springy extension pipe there. We have the handle itself, just like this. So here's where all of our attachments are. We got some screws on there. We're gonna have to do a little bit of assembly. So this is a Phillips or flathead. So either one, you're gonna need one of those, it looks like. Let's pull the vacuum itself out here. Here we go. We're coming out, boom, just like that. We've got another, looks like another suction head tip here, just like that. And then we have the actual vacuum itself. So let's pull this guy out, and there it is. Look at that. That is pretty slick looking. Very, very cool looking. Nice bright colors, as you guys can see. This thing's pretty neat. So let's put this together. So it looks like the screws that are on this here are actually going to secure this to the top. This is going to slide right on there like that. And you're going to go put a screw in here and a screw in here. And then we'll get the hose all set up and everything, and we'll get this thing going. So let me get a screwdriver to put this in, and we'll get it fired up. So we got one right there and two right here. I always prefer to use a Phillips head when doing these. Flatheads are, they will work. If that's all you have on hand, they'll work just fine. But Phillips head is just going to give you a better grip on the actual screw head itself. So we just put these guys in here like this till they're snug. I don't think we need to get too crazy with it, so don't over tighten. You definitely don't want to strip this out. This is made of plastic, so it's not going to be good if you strip this out, and it shouldn't be, probably isn't too difficult either. So just keep that in mind. So as you're going in, just go until it's snug, and that should be more than enough, just like that. So that's that there. Let's pull this back here. So for the actual hose itself, this looks like it's going to lock. Let's see if we can figure this out here. So this guy's going to go on here. Let's see. Well, actually, give me a minute. Let's figure this out as well. All right. So getting this assembled, this is the lower cord wrap cable here, cable wrap here. So you basically put this guy in here. You give it a little quarter twist there. That's going to allow you to hook it around here. Your cord's going to go up and top around like that. Okay. Then you're going to take your extendable hose here. We're going to pop this guy in there and do a quarter turn lock. This is going to come up to the top here and actually lock right inside here. And then this comes down and just plugs in nice and snug right there. And we're ready to go as far as that goes. Then you can put any of your heads and things like that on the back here. So they recommend kind of storing, let's see, this one right here. You can store this right here if you want to. You can store it right here on the back. You can kind of get the configuration that you prefer based on the tools that you're going to be using. This one actually can go right here on the front as well, just like that. It's kind of a good spot for it. It's not going to, not going to take up too much space there. And then you've got this guy right here that can just snap right in here, which is very convenient. So that's going to hide right in there. And you just kind of put it together and you get it ready to go. And then let's get this thing put up. We'll get it fired up. And then you can see we got these blue carpets that are all sorts of dirty. There's little speckles everywhere. That's why we got this originally. So I'm going to give this thing some vacuuming, and I'll show you guys how well it does. Now, to remove the, it's bagless, which is really nice. It's bagless here. Down here on the bottom, you also have your controls. Depending on the density of your carpet, you can adjust the suction level as far as how that's going to dig in and kind of pull things out. To unlock this here, you just push the button up on top, pull it forward, and you're ready to go. So now you've kind of got, there's the little trap door here in the bottom. You just push that button. That's going to open up, and you can basically dump everything out. Close that back up. You set this back in here. And you kind of, let's put it back the right way, put it in here, and you lock this in place just like that. One of the things that I think is really neat right here is this is a suction indicator. So this will turn red as the suction becomes affected by the amount of dirt in here and how dirty the filter is. So once this turns red, you know that you really need to kind of do a cleaning of this. But other than that, we're ready to go. So this button right down here on the bottom is the button that pushes will allow you to swivel this back. You can see the head swivels back and forth, so you can just really smoothly kind of run this thing around the floor. And then the red button here is your power button. So let me get this thing plugged in, and I'll show you guys a little bit of how this thing works. All right, so we got it plugged in and we're ready to rock and roll. So I'm just gonna kind of mute the sound here so you guys can just see. But as you can see, we got lots of little dust particles on here. It's not a very thick carpet, so this stuff should come up pretty easy. I'm gonna leave it on the default setting, which is level 2. But once I'm gonna run down this hallway and back, and we should be able to see how much stuff we have inside the container. All right, guys, so this is actually pretty crazy. What you'll notice is it's been raining a ton, and it actually pulled moisture. All this stuff in here is moisture that came out of the carpet, which is pretty wild. So I wasn't expecting it to get moisture and stuff like that. But as you guys can see, in just the little bit of vacuuming that we did, it pulled up all sorts of junk. It's actually pretty darn quiet. I was actually very impressed with the sound. Not a very loud vacuum cleaner, which is pretty convenient. So if you guys are looking for just a solid vacuum cleaner, pull out all the hairs. Everything looks really nice and clean now. And I can actually turn it up if I want to give it a little bit deeper. I can definitely do that as well. But guys, if you're looking for something like this, definitely consider checking this one out. But as usual, I hope this video was helpful for you, and I'll see you guys in the next one.